Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's March the 1st, 9:30 a.m. here in Gyumri, Armenia. I am excited because we're on our way to the spring season, and as you can tell, I just woke up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and lit some sage to kind of start the day with a nice energy clearing. So I've been lighting sage every morning for the past week, which is very profound. Sage is a very profound plant. And when you light it and you sit next to it, or if you just light it and put it in a bowl, I usually put it in a bowl because I got the loose ones. You just immediately feel a very strong shift and a pull, and it totally removes any negativity from other people and in your home. So what I want to talk about today is please be mindful and aware of who you're speaking to in regards to spirituality and energy, especially the term energy, especially the open-mindedness of spirituality or energy that doesn't really involve a religious dogma, because a lot of people believe that they kind of know everything. And what I mean by know everything is that they'll sit there and kind of just say something and then switch up and kind of wish ill on other people. And it's like, you don't want to open your doors to people who are kind of unstable mentally, who are wishing ill or something like that for you. You don't want to be in that environment. And I got a call coming through for work. You want to make sure you're in a good friendship area environment type of thing, okay? So yeah, what I was basically saying is that there's know-it-alls like everywhere, and there's nothing wrong with people knowing things. If you're educated, if you're brilliant, if you're intelligent, that's a beautiful thing. But it's one to kind of just be mentally unstable and, kind of like talk shit to people that they are this or like that, and preach something and so like I said, be mindful of who you are around, because people with bad intentions, and usually I say that because there's a lot of emotionally people who are damaged, who don't do the inner work, who are threatened by very intelligent and soft-hearted people. I want to tell you that. They get threatened by it, and they talk shit. Okay, you want to hear something really screwed up? I literally, 20 minutes ago, burned the bottom of my hair on the oven, and that's never happened before. Thankfully, I have thick hair, but now I can feel the burnt. So I was on the phone with a client, right? And I started cleaning, leaning near the oven, because don't do that at home. Because I had hot cocoa with almond milk in it, and my hair was like this, and it literally touched the fire flame, and my hair was like from here all in flames, and I just kept like knocking it out, and it went away, and I realized all this hair just started dropping away. Don't try that at home, but on a spiritual, energetic frequency, especially it was on my left side, fire is very purifying and transformative. Anyways, so I was saying a little earlier that be careful of your environment when it comes to you opening yourself about, energy and spirituality, because when I was saying about the know-it-alls, there's a difference between having your best interest in wanting to know things, educating other people, and then kind of not knowing things and just sending out evil eyes and being jealous of other people. So I'm pretty sure I've picked up on a few evil eyes, and that's why I lit some sage, and that's why I feel lighter from my hair being burned. Sounds really freaking weird, but this is about 4 or 5 years worth of hair growing. I used to have a shaved head, so you can see it's been burned. Do you see? Layers of it has been ripped off, or the thickness. Also, when it comes to me living in Armenia and Gyumri in general, I can tell you right now, there has been by far much more of a higher group of people who are diasporans, who are more jealous and who have caused me more harm than good. And out of spite for me, in the spirit of helping these people, instead, they've just caused me a lot of problems, talked shit about me, very envious, energetically blocked me, took in my ideas, rather than like the local people. So I'm very selective with who I allow in my life and who I continuously give my energy and time to. And if you are even allowed that amount of time around me, know that it's a privilege. Okay? Because I'm not tolerating negative things anymore in my life. So like, yeah, I want to say like 90% of the people who have caused me problems are the diasporans, and the other percentage are like villagers. They're not even like locals from where I live. So I live Sverchatsav. I'm not allowing any of it. So I want you to understand, be in control of your energy, be in control. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes life circumstances take us out of that. But just be mindful of who you allow in your surroundings. You want to be surrounded by people who lift you up and who are going places. If people are not going places and you are, you don't have to ever lower yourself or your own standards for people. Forget about it. Never, never, never. No. So, let's leave this video with a positive light. One more thing, burning the hair. If your hair gets burned, it usually means something negative just left your life. I think I said that in the previous video. That's probably why I feel a little lighter and a bit, I was giggling it. I have a client who called me and I told him about it. He's like, how are you not freaking out? I'm like, he's like, I would have freaked out if my hair went on fire. And I'm like, well, he's like, why are you so calm and giggling about it? And I'm like, there's been a lot of fires I've put out. And let me tell you, when you're still and you're thinking, speaking of, you don't want to be around unstable, people. You make decisions that are gonna kind of like help the situation, not make it worse. Obviously, I was distracted. I was on the phone, and that's how it caught fire within less than 2 seconds. But if I wasn't thinking properly and kind of allowing myself to be overwhelmed or scared by the fire, then I wouldn't have taken the right steps to get it off me, the fire. And the first client I had was just like mumbling on, and I didn't even make a little nudge or sound. I didn't tell her. I only told my last recent client about it, and I'm a little closer to that person. So, but yeah, your hair catching on fire or burning it in general, it's actually very symbolic of releasing past struggles, negativity, and pains from years prior. So, I really did felt that release and let go. So, it's a new year and I really feel the new vibes coming, so it's good.